Dork Knight sounds actually kind of pissed off, to be honest.
Piss on this fucking pay-per-view. I can't believe you liked it, man. Like,
I would say I liked it like I just kind of like it. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
I was going to do a video because I did a predictions video, and then I was like, oh, I'll do a video after to talk about how I did on my predictions and go over the show. But I mean, like going in order, just like real quick, if I may, I would be super quick. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, like I got that prediction right. It went pretty much the way I thought it would. It was an okay match, good at best, but it was definitely a good, I felt like it was an okay, good start. The women's tag team match, to me, second best match of the night. It was happy with how that match went. I thought everybody looked great in it.
Yep.
And there were no shenanigans, which I liked. It had a clean finish, and we got new champs. So that was cool. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross was too short, too shitty. It was ridiculous. Karrion should have won, in my opinion. But it was a bad match. It was a short match. It was bad, completely forgettable.
Yeah.
Then you had the Tiffany Stratton Jade Cargill match. What fucking match were you watching? That match was short and sloppy and terrible.
It was short, but I enjoyed it. I don't know why. I loved it.
You could see them working together at that one spot where Tiffany's trying to get up to the top rope, like Jade had let go. Like it was just, and MJ was watching it with me. She doesn't watch wrestling normally. Regardless, I don't care what she tells you, she doesn't. She hates it. She usually goes and plays bingo when I'm watching. If she's not at work, she's typically not watching it. She did want to watch this with me. We ordered pizza,
wow.
We made kind of a thing out of it. And she's watching this match, and she was like, there's no way the black girl doesn't win. That she's so much bigger than that little white girl. It's just for a real fight. And like she's watching it, and she's thinking like it's gonna go one way. And actually, honestly, like I thought Jade was gonna win. I think Jade should have won.
I had her winning too. I was shocked that Jade didn't win, to be honest.
But the match was just short. It was just ridiculous to me. But the second that finish happened, where she did her finishing move and they got caught up in the ropes, I turned to Angie. I was like, "Look, she's going to lose now." And then she's like, "There's no way." I'm like, "Baby, this ain't real, right? I get what you're saying. It's sort of a real fight, yeah. But like Tiffany would stand no chance." So anyway, I didn't like that.
Not if Tiffany had a gun.
Right, exactly. But the Randy Orton Jelly Roll, the RK Roll versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre match, like I was roasting Jelly Roll on Twitter, man. Like I don't know if you saw some of my tweets. I thought that dude was, I used to be 400 pounds. I had a heart attack. That dude is still 300 pounds. Granted, he ain't 500 no more, but I'm surprised he didn't drop dead of a heart attack. It was bad. Like I think you said this already, but it was just bad. It was just bad. It wasn't even like, it was just not a good match, and I was
You look like a crippled Mick Foley,
It was just not good.
I thought he got better though. I thought the decision making of what they did at the end was like how they built the match. I thought like that the middle point to the end was really good, I thought, but the beginning with it was cringy. Like I think they gave Jelly Roll too much to do at the beginning. If they toned that down a little bit, it would have been fine. But they acted like, they acted like Jelly Roll was like Mick Foley, and it was like, ugh. But yeah.
Yeah, it was just not. It was ridiculous. And then, I wanted to like the match, but it just everything felt so short for some reason. The best match of the night, easily, until fucking Seth Rollins ruined it, but that was kind of after the match, so whatever. We'll talk about that separately. Was the main event. Like that was a good match. It told a story. It was, there was wrestling. It started out with like kind of some old school wrestling. We even had like at one point we had like the test of strength bit. You know what I mean? It was a good match, and I'd have been really happy had it ended the way that it ended, and it might have even taken this pay-per-view, which I would give a 3 to right now as is.
Ooh,
it might have taken
a 3 out of 10?
6 for me. Yeah, this was a fucking terror. It was easily the worst pay-per-view I've seen since I started watching wrestling again.
Oh my God. Jesus.
But I enjoyed the match but I said, it's on Twitter, it's in my video. I thought it was going to go differently, but I knew Seth Rollins shit was a work. I said he was going to cash in. I just thought he was going to make it a triple threat match, and he was going to be so focused on making Punk lose because he said time and time again, as long as he's got breath in his lungs, CM Punk won't have gold. Well, he didn't make good on that word because CM Punk for 5 minutes had gold. You know what I mean? So the way I thought it was going to go is he was going to come in at the tail end, make it a three-way, beat the shit out of Punk, and then get like surprise roll-up or something by Gunther. So Gunther would retain, but neither Seth or Punk would win, and then the Money in the Bank thing would be over with. I didn't expect it to. So while I knew he'd cash in, I didn't think it would go exactly. So I was only half right with my prediction. But come on, man. So what are we going to do now? We're going to have more Seth CM Punk shit. I mean, good Lord, man. Are they going to? Is this the forever feud?
It is.
That shit forever?
You wanted it to be Drew McIntyre, but.
I want to see Punk wrestle people I haven't seen him wrestle. I don't want to see him wrestle the same fucking dude over and over again that he's been wrestling the last 2 fucking years. You know what I mean? So overall, I was overall really disappointed with this pay-per-view. I'd have been pissed if I paid money to see night 1.
Wow.
Now, I kind of disagree with something you said earlier. I think night 2 is going to be good. I'm really looking forward to the Intercontinental title match. I'm looking forward to the TLC match with the 6 tag teams. I'm looking forward to the street fight, which I'll talk more about in my video tomorrow. But I think this John Cena thing is a ruse. I think it's I don't think he's not a babyface. He's bullshitting. You'll see. It's a swerve. Swerve is coming tomorrow.
Yeah, something's up for sure. Yeah, we said it the other night on the show. Like the John Cena seemed like he was fake for being good. He was like, oh yeah. Yeah, and maybe
as far as
do you think they reset though? You think
episodes of Raw better.
Dork? Do you think that they reset? That they're about to basically redo the Rock thing because they fucked up at WrestleMania? They're like, oh, that's what they wanted. Fuck. So tomorrow Cena lied and he's still bad, and then the Rock comes out and then they beat the shit out of Cody, and then it's like almost like a relaunch of this, or no?
It's either going to be so I was going to save this for my video, but it's either going to be that or all of this news coming out about Travis Scott is bullshit misdirect.
I said that too yesterday.
So because WWE, especially with the release of Unreal, they're playing 3D chess now. They realize we can't work people the way we used to work people because they're too many. So now we've got to work people behind the scenes because we got too many people leaking shit out. So we're going to control that narrative now. I mean, think about it. John Cena doing what he did on SmackDown right after Unreal comes out, and there's a whole episode dedicated to his heel turn. That's not an accident. You know what I mean? This is. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm cynical, maybe I'm jaded, or maybe I've been watching wrestling so long I know what's up.
What do you think about the people from WWE reaching out to me to tell me, hey, man, Seth is actually really hurt, bro? And
did that happen?
Yeah, and so you haven't been watching my channel because everything you're saying is stuff I've been saying.
I've been so busy, dude.
But that's okay. Really great job. No, dude, you can't watch everything, all right? But everything you're saying is kind of stuff I've been saying all week. But the big thing is people reach out to me like, he's really hurt, dude. And I'm like, wow, these people never message me. What is going on? So that made me think, oh, fuck, he's not injured at all, for sure. Because they would, this is weird.
There's no way he was injured.
So that people were trying to
get... on the Rich Eisen show trying to sell his injury there.
They tried everything they could.
You've been watching wrestling a long time. To me, it just seemed... The more they tried, the more obvious it was.
Well, there's nothing you can do when people know. It was for 70% of the crowd weren't sure or bought into it. We weren't. I wasn't fully sure, but I mean, once people, like you just said, once people started reaching out to me, like if they had not reached out to me, I would have never made that video. Like, yep, I know he's coming back. I know it, and here's why. So, like, if that hadn't happened, and why, the thing is, it pissed me off because I never get info about really good stuff ever, really. And then all of a sudden, these people start doing this during this, and I'm like, what do you think? I'm a fucking idiot? You know, like, so it was just like so funny to me. Like, it never happens. I never get anything. I'm not a news guy. I just react to the news. I'm not a news guy. So it was weird, but they were reaching out to tons of people, and then people would reach out to me like, hey, did you get it? I'm like, yes, that happened to me too. Oh, they're really trying. Like, and so you figure it out. Like, it's just crazy, man. You realize what was up. Oh, fuck, I lost it. Dork Night, call back, and give me a call back in a couple minutes, Dork. I'm sorry, I closed the fucking app. Anyway, we're live. K Bonelia, $19, top dono. SummerSlam, what is your reaction? We're taking your phone calls. We're taking your donations because I just lost my job, so we got to take as many donations as we can.